Ladies and gentlemen, the starting grid for today's Kobalt Tools 500. On the pole, it's four-time Atlanta winner Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt Jr., winner of this event 4 years ago. Row 2, it's Martin Truex Jr., who dominated here last fall, and going for a third Atlanta win to make it 3 Cup wins in a row, Carl Edwards in his Ford. Row 3, it's Bobby LABONTE, the 6-time Atlanta champion, and Kyle Busch looks to keep the hot streak alive in Bobby's old ride. In row 4, it's Clint Bowyer, 6th in both races last year, and Kevin Harvick, winner of that memorable finish here in 2001. Row 5 is where you'll find Kasey Kahne, winner of this race in 2006, and Mark Martin looks to score his first win in the spring event. In row 6, Jimmie Johnson looks to make it 3 Atlanta wins in a row, and the Rocket Man, 7-time Atlanta pole sitter Ryan Newman starts alongside. Row 7, it's Greg Biffle, last fall's pole sitter, and David Reagan is the highest qualifying Georgia native. Back to row 8, it's South Boston, Virginia's Jeff Burton, and Dave Blaney's ready to take another run at his favorite track. Row 9, it's front row Joe Nemechek and Elliott Sadler in Ray Evernham's number 19. In row 10, Juan Pablo Montoya returns to the scene of his first top 5 in the Cup Series, and Paul Menard had a top 10 here 2 years ago. Row 11, it's Friday's new Mr. Excitement, Patrick Carpentier, and the FedEx machine of Denny Hamlin from Chesterfield. To row 12, it's the Flying Scotsman, Dario Franchitti, and the Irwin Tools Ford of Missouri's Jamie McMurray. Row 13 belongs to another Georgian, Peachtree City's Reed Sorensen, and the Valvoline Dodge of Wildman Robbie Gordon. Row 14 is where you'll find the Napa Toyota of veteran Michael Waltrip, and the 66 Impala of Bahama's Scott Riggs. In row 15, it's 2002 fall winner Kurt Busch and the 00 Camry of sophomore David Rudiman. Back to row 16, it's the Yates Fusion of David Gilliland, and celebrating 10 years with the Home Depot, Tony Stewart from Indiana. Row 17, rookie Sam Hornish Jr. carries the Penske Trucking colors, and Mike Skinner gives the second Red Bull entry its first start of 2008. Row 18, it's the other Red Bull car of Brian Vickers, and the 70 of Kentucky's Jeremy Mayfield. In row 19, J.J. Yeley will start his DLP Toyota alongside the 17 of 2003 Cup champion Matt Kenseth. Row 20, it's the Kellogg's machine of Bakersfield's Casey Mears, and Kyle Petty's Dodge in red, white, and Petty blue. Row 21, Regan Smith rolls out in his black and white Chevy, and Travis Kvapil, fresh from a top 10 in Vegas, has Zaxby's on the hood this week. And starting in row 22, all by himself, it's Dale Jarrett, who won this event in 1997. There's your field for today's Kobalt Tools 500 at Atlanta.